hope you're doing well. Hey, if you ever shot a SIG Sauer pistol before, then this video is for you. Today we're going to be looking at SIG's flagship P320 in the Legion lineup. That's right, this is on loan to the channel. Really appreciate the person that loaned it. It's the P320 X-5 Legion in all of its glory. Please hit the like and subscribe to the channel down below. We're going to tabletop this pistol, then we're going to take it out to the range. Stand by. SIG P320 X5 Legion. Their headquarters is up in Newington, New Hampshire. If you ever get a chance to go check them out, definitely. They got a world-class facility. Haven't been there myself, but I've seen a lot of stuff on them. Looks really good. In particular, what I'm interested in is their SIG Sauer Academy. Been checking out their instructors. They look pretty good. Would love to train up there one day. Let's open this puppy up. All right, the Legion 320 X5. The gun is going to be unloaded. I don't have any ammo here in the studio. All right, we'll visually inspect and we'll manually put in our finger there and make sure there's nothing in the chamber for us. All right, let's get this out of the box here. Let me set it up. One thing that's pretty cool is, well, there's a lot of things that are cool. This is our full-size competition gun. Full-size gun. Man gun, baby. All right, 317 round mags. Got the infamous Legion logo, aluminum serrations on these, make it special. Really like that. Instead of 2, you're getting 3. This is the M1913 rail. Skeletonized flat-faced trigger, which is good for your finger. And this is going to come with the TXG full-size X-Grip module. Fancy way of saying it's got the tungsten infused. So we're taking the polymer with some of the attributes of the steel frame. So real heavy, keeping presentation down, giving you a lot of weight behind the bullet and allowing you to stay on target. It's kind of an ingenious principle that came out with that. Really liked when this dropped a couple years ago. And this is very modular. You can still get that option. The tungsten infusion into the polymer in the back, pretty cool. Let's talk about SIG for a second. As you guys know, SIG Sauer is a premium brand. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to go and notice. If you were just racing to the cheapest type of firearm, you start comparison, you're going to find that your SIGs in equivalent categories are going to be a little more expensive. You're going to pay more for a SIG Sauer handgun, but you're going to turn around and definitely get what you pay for. They have some of the highest quality and they're designed to last. And I would just tell you, if you look at all the features between sights, serrations, cuts, modules, and that, and you started trying to take a base model pistol and then add to it, you're going to find that your price is going to start creeping up. And it's one of those things where, maybe I was better off if I would have just bought the Legion, a particular model or variant of a pistol that has all the options that I want anyway. Chicken and the egg, your mileage may vary. Everybody's different. Now, we've got our magazines here. We talked about the rail and the trigger. The weight on this guy, there's no doubt about it. It's not a negative. It's heavy, and it's specifically purpose-built to be heavy, coming in at 43.5 ounces. What I like about it is it's optics ready. I don't know about you, but have you ever had a buddy that sent off his slide to some company and they did, heaven forbid, a bad job? Wow, well, that's irreversible. You can jack somebody's slides up. I don't like that anymore. For me, I made it a personal decision. I'm gonna get my pistols that are optics cut ready, that have a plate, I can pull it off and put on the red dot that I want. Now, what's interesting is this particular one, the X5 Legion, it's gonna only come with a few options. You can do the SIG Romeo 1 Pro. Note, not the older Romeo 1. You gotta have the Pro, so sorry that you can't re-leverage that. Now, if you wanna put on an adapter plate, you can use anything you want. But if you want to kind of fit right into the current molds, SIG Romeo Pro, Loophole Delta Point Pro, and then most recently, late 2020, I want to say, they are shipping slides. So I don't think this one's too old for that. They're going to have the RMR cut. Now, you need SIG's package if you want to go with the RMR for you guys that have the later X5 Legion. If you want to reach out to them, they sell it. You get their seal for the bottom of the RMR and they give you the screws. The OG original screws that come with the RMR, they won't fit. So just get the SIG kit, reach out to them. I'm sure they'll help you out. Big thing for us is competition sights as well. You're going to notice an elevation, blacked out rear notch and post, and you're going to see this cool green fiber optic front blade come into focus. There we go. Give me a little focus. What I like about it is it's skinny. This is a Dawson Precision. Blacked out rear serrated, front serration, but Dawson rear. Yep, this guy's a little dirty because he's been fired a lot. Talk about that later. This is an 8mm blade. If you're doing accuracy, long range precision, me personally, I like a skinny 8mm front sight post. They do give you a couple extra lamps, red and green. You can swap those out, no big deal. Let me refresh us on a little bit of history. SIG Sauer won the U.S. military contract to replace the Beretta M9 that was in service since the 1980s. Their P320 model, otherwise known as the M17, won the contract. One of the things that was great about it is they needed a simple modular design that had slide, frame, trigger, magazines, and a trigger assembly so that it was modular. Also had safeties on it. The regular SIG P320s, same thing. They're very interchangeable with all the parts, medium frames and that. Legions, they are interchangeable, but your mileage is going to vary depending on what parts and stuff. So be a little cautious there. There are some parts that are interchangeable and some aren't. Then again, this comes preloaded with a lot of great features. So how much tinkering do you want to do with it? I would say probably just minimal, right? It's designed to give you most. I'm not going to say all things right out of the box. So how does it feel in the hand? As we've been discussing, it feels great. Plenty of real estate so that I can get my hands and good grip on the firearm. None of the controls are getting in the way. Can't wait to get it out on the range. If I was to do a pull test, I was doing some earlier pull tests to get the feel of it. Let's just do it right here on the fly. And we are coming in at roughly 3 3/4 pounds trigger pull weight, according to my Wheeler lineman gauge. All right, that's about what I was getting earlier. I think out of the box when they're brand new, they're gonna have roughly 4.5 plus triggers. Now this pistol has seen a lot of rounds downrange. It has roughly 3,000 to 4,000 rounds through it from the owner. He's had this in his stable, a lot of pistol training classes with us for, I don't know, at least 2 years now, 1.5 years. And he just loves the X-5 Legion. Each pistol has soul and certain characteristics that I can admire and shoot. Some shoot better than others, and that's how it is. You have to find one that works great for you. Everybody's hands are different. All right, so thousands of rounds through the pistol, roughly 4,000 to 5,000. We just did the pull test of 3.75 pounds. Talked about Dawson precision sights that are competition ready. Love that. Again, this particular style of grip module with the tungsten infused is the TXG full-size grip with the undercut. If you were to buy these separately, these are roughly $250. It's going to be compatible with your 320 X-5 or your full-size slide. Be careful if you're doing any of that. Magazines, check your compatibility. Not all magazines, there's round ones and square ones will fit the TXG grip module, so make sure you do your homework there. Slide finish, this is SIG's Legion Gray. It's a PVD finish. Don't ask me what that is, but I like it. It's different. A stainless steel frame, a stainless steel slide. Let's get ready to go now and hit the range. Give it a go. So stand by. All right, and just like that, we're at the range again. Man, I'm definitely excited to shoot this guy. He's unloaded for a moment, but wow, the Legion. Feels good in the hand, I'll tell you. All right, today we're gonna be shooting the Remington. What is this? 115 grain. This is definitely gonna shoot very good for us. You guys know how this works. We're gonna send it out to 30 feet this time, and we're gonna do our one shot, all right? Wish me luck. Let me adjust the camera while that's rolling out. Get us into a good spot. Let's put on our eyes and ears. I always love shooting. Oh, it's gonna be a good night. Okay. I got one in the mag, so I'm gonna test the lock back on empty. This guy's dialed in at either. So let's take a look. Ooh, she's a little high. A little high. But I felt hardly any recoil. All right, Give me a minute. Let me stop the camera. I'm gonna make a quick adjustment. All right, I gave us a couple turns right here on the elevation adjustment. Sorry, not a couple turns, but I'd say half of one turn. I may have to send us back out. I'm gonna do one shot to see where I'm at to confirm it. Oh yeah, she dialed in nicely. Whoo! All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another half turn, and that should do the trick, and then we should be on it. Let me kind of speed up here. I do have one in the chamber, but I'm gonna keep my fingers off of it, safe. Let me do a turn here. A bullet shell, empty casing. All right, here we go. So by turning it down, that makes my elevation come down. Let's send it out. Get back out there. I can tell you right now, guys, this gun shoots good. The tungsten insert on this, there's hardly any recoil. All right, I'll show you. Check this out. Number one, I'm happy that I was able to bring it in and get it dialed in, but look at that. Little quick adjustment. I don't like messing with other guys' guns, but the owner won't mind. Look at that. Basically kissed an X. I love it. There's your accuracy. Let's send it all the way out and get on it. I'm definitely excited. So what, 16 rounds in this 17 round mag? But man, oh my God. All right, pull it in. There's our rounds. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a winner right there, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, that was sweet. Oh my gosh. Wow. SIG Sauer P320 X-5 Legion. What a hit. Great shooting gun. Low felt recoil, very pointable and shootable. Trigger's fantastic. Great in the hand. Full size so you can grip it how you want to. And the results speak for themselves. Great trigger job. And coming in right around under $1,000, you're at a good price point. Now I think that's very much a positive versus a negative. Instead of spending $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 into a lot of others, you can get in the game right here in the 900s. If you like the options that it comes with. I do. So I'm very impressed. SIG, I see what you're doing. Now this is a competition gun. It's heavy, deliberately so. You're not going to be concealed carrying this gun. But I definitely think it's a keeper. It's a joy to shoot. And if you purchase one of these, you're going to enjoy this and add this to your collection for a long, long time and get a lot of satisfaction out of it. Don't have any buyer's regret if you pull the trigger or you haven't pulled the trigger on one of these just yet. Let's head back to the studio and close this video out. SIG, wow, very impressed. I see what you did when you created this about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Your designers and engineers did a great job. There's nothing to be hating on with this thing. All right, it's a race to the finish. Hey, didn't tell you earlier, it's super easy to field strip this guy. Knock this pin down to a 90-degree angle. The slide in barrel come right off. You'll then work it like a 1911, the pin on out by pushing and pulling. That'll give you access to your modular P320 assembly pack. What I really like about the SIGs is you don't have to worry about about flying springs or anything weird. It's very hardy. You don't have to have kick gloves. Whole assembly pulls out, sprayed it down, cleaned it to my heart's content. While I was at it, I saw the tungsten rod, cleaned out the upper part of the frame in reverse order, put everything back together. Super simple, fantastic. I really like this type of gun and the way this is built. SIG Sauer continues to set the standard for the firearms industry around the world. They really do. It's easy to see why military, LE, law enforcement, all these groups have these. This P320 X-5 Legion with its thousands of rounds through it has been absolutely bulletproof. While I had it, no failure to feed, no failure to fire, anything like that. Just a great gun. I want to know, as we close out this video, what model of SIG do you have down below? And while you're at it, like and subscribe to the channel and go ahead and share it with your Glock buddies who need a little SIG education. All right, let's get this over to them. And there you have it. Take care of yourselves. As always, we appreciate you. See you.